Hello viewers and welcome back to the e-learning platform of the GS College of Commerce, Wortham. So today we are going to discuss our subject Indian economy. Under the Indian economy we are going to deal with the topic balance of trade and the balance of payment. Okay, balance of trade and balance of payment, these aspects which we are going to deal is related from the India's point of view. Okay, so here we will discuss the certain aspects related with the balance of trade, the meaning of the balance of trade, balance of payment, and then we will see later on the causes of the unfavorable balance of trade positioning of India. Okay, and what are the measures which are taken by the government to improve that situation. Okay, that we will be going to discuss in the latter part of our video, but let's begin with this particular concept. I would like to tell you that this is our third topic under the third unit. Okay, with this after completion of this particular topic, our third unit will be completed. Okay, now we are going to deal with the concept of the balance of trade and the balance of payment. Balance of trade and balance of payment, that we will discuss. We have earlier discussed the export and the import under that second topic of the third unit. Okay, so what is export basically? Export is basically selling of the goods to the world, to the other countries of the world. When we are talking about the imports, what does it mean? It means that you are buying the goods from the rest of the world. Okay, so when we are selling the goods to the other country and when we are buying the goods from the other country, but naturally there is the currency which will be involved. Okay, we have to make the payments and we will receive the payments from the rest of the world. So basically, when in a statement we keep the transactions of the receipts as well as payment of the country, receipts as well as the payments of the country, that is called the balance of payment. So balance of payment is actually a statement of a country which contains the receipts of a country during a specific period of time and the payments which are made by the country during the specific period of time. So that statement contains all these things. Okay, so we will discuss the balance of payment in detail. Let's see what is the balance of trade. Balance of trade is actually the part of the balance of payment. If we will discuss the balance of trade is basically a narrow concept. And when we are talking about the balance of payment is actually a comprehensive concept. Balance of payment basically contains the balance of trade. Let's see what the definition is of the balance of trade and the balance of payment. Okay. So according to Benham, what is balance of trade? Balance of trade of a country is the relation over a period of time between the value of her export and the value of her import. Okay, so basically balance of trade is what? It is actually a relation which is depicted in terms of the export of a country as well as the import of the country. When we are talking about the export of the country, okay, so export of a country, and it is a balance of, when we are talking about the balance of trade, what is export? Export of the visible goods minus import of the visible goods. Okay, whatever the difference, if it is positive, so it will be a favorable balance of trade. If it is negative, it will be a unfavorable balance of trade. Okay, so basically the balance of trade is actually an account of the visible items. What is basically the visible item? Visible items is nothing but the merchandise or the goods to which a country trade to the other countries. Okay, visible items, it can be touched, it can be seen. Like suppose if we are talking about the machinery I am exporting to the South Africa. Okay, so machinery is a commodity which is actually what? It is a visible item. Okay, so when we are talking about the visible items, so visible items export and import is basically the part and parcel of the balance of trade. Okay, now we will going to discuss what are the features of the balance of trade. So balance of trade is related with the merchandise balance. Okay, merchandise, it's related with the goods, visible items. Okay, balance of trade refers to the visible items only. So here we considers only the visible items or the goods. Okay, we do not consider the invisible items. Invisible items are what? Invisible items are basically the services which are also purchased or which are also provided. Like if we are talking about the shipping services, okay, so banking services, insurance services, so these are the invisible items. Okay, so in the international trade these services are also involved. Okay, so if we will consider the invisible items also, so that is included in the balance of payment. Okay, but if we will consider the balance of trade, so in the balance of trade we consider only the balance of consider only the visible items like the goods, commodities of which the physical record is maintained. Okay, so balance of trade is represented here, export of the visible goods minus the import of the visible goods. Okay, just take the example, if the export of a country is of if the export of a country is of 1 crore, okay, 1 crore dollar, okay, and the import of a country is of 80 lakhs dollar. Okay, here we are talking about the dollar. Okay, so there is a difference of what? There is a difference of the 2 lakh to 20 lakhs, and that 20 lakhs difference is represented what? It's related with the export. It is a favorable balance of trade. Okay, and vice versa. So the vice versa can happen. Like suppose take the example, if we are talking about the export of the visible item is of 80 lakhs dollar, okay, and the import of the visible item is of 1 crore dollar, then there will be what? There will be the difference of the 20 lakhs dollar. Okay, that 20 lakhs dollar will represent what? That is representing the unfavorable or deficit in the balance of trade. Okay, so this is the overall the concept of the balance of trade. Balance of trade is what? Balance of trade is basically the record of the export as well as the import of the country of the visible items. Okay, now we will discuss the balance of payment. What does the balance of payment is? Okay, what does the balance of payment means? Okay, balance of payment of a country is a record of a monetary transactions over a period with the rest of the world. Okay, so over a period of time, whatever the transactions takes place by a country with the rest of the world, that is actually the balance of payment. Okay, now we will discuss this concept with the point of view of the different features. Okay, so first of all, it is a systematic records. Okay, it contains the record of all the things, that is the visible items as well as the invisible items as well as the capital items. Okay, so visible items, as I told earlier, the visible items are the goods. Okay, invisible items are basically the services. Okay, and the capital transfer. Capital transfer, it also takes place. Capital transfer is what? If a country has given the loan to some other country. Okay, so that is the part of the capital transfer. Similarly, if take the example of India. India has taken the loan from the World Bank or the IMF. Okay, so from there also the fund is coming. That is actually the capital transfer. Similarly, we can take the example of that the Indian people are working in the embassies of the other country, embassies in the other countries. Okay, so we are making the payment to them. Similarly, such type of the transfers takes place, like the Indian peoples are working somewhere else, okay, and they are transferring the fund to the country, to their relatives. So such type of the transfers are basically the capital transfers. Okay, so it's a systematic records. It is over a period of time. That period of time, fixed period of time, that fixed period of time is normally a 1 year time period. Okay, comprehensiveness, it covers all the aspects related with the visible items as well as the invisible items and the capital transfer as I discussed earlier. It is on the double entry system. It works on the double entry system. Okay, so there is a receipt as well as the payment. Okay, and it always balanced. If we will talk about the balance of trade, there will be the unfavorable balance of trade and the favorable balance of trade. Okay, and there is the equilibrium also. Equilibrium, if both this export and import are of equal amount, so it will be in equalized position or equilibrium. Okay, so balance of payment always adjusted. Okay, then the next one is there adjustment of differences. Adjustment of differences, if suppose there are certain difference in the receipts as well as the payment. Receipts as well as payments, if we'll say the receipts are less and the payments are more, okay, then it is to be covered by taking the by borrowing from some other countries by way of the loans. Okay, and via that it is adjusted. So the balance of payment will always be equal. Okay, balance of payment position will always be in an equilibrium position. Whatever the difference is adjusted. Okay, so this is the overall concept of the balance of payment and the balance of trade. Okay, now we are going to discuss the two aspects of the balance of payment, that is the capital account as well as the current account.